Good morning. Welcome to training. What are we doing today? Strength training today for boot camp. We are going to try no music, just me. Hopefully that
And me.
and Tracy. And hopefully you will be able to hear me better, and then you can pick whatever music works best for you. And I will continue to work on finding what gets the best feedback so you can hear me and the music clear at the same time. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and start with some big arm circles first. Back a little bit farther. We'll do 5 backwards. And then 5 forwards. One more. From here, turn those palms up, arms extended straight out. You're going to do 3 pulses back and then a big hug. Pulses back. My chest is tight from yesterday. Woo! One more. Good. Bring those feet a little wider. Arms up 90 degrees. And then just give me a nice little torso rotation side to side. I don't even know if it's still supposed to be super hot today or not.
Yes, it is.
That's what I thought.
I think tomorrow it goes down to like the high 80s.
Okay.
Still hot, but I guess not as hot.
Yeah. All right, grab that knee. Go ahead and give me a standing knee hug. Bring it up. So you're going to sink down a little bit. Grab that knee, pull it up, and get good extension of that back, that stance leg, I should say.
Yeah, that ruins the balance.
Okay. One more each side. Excellent. From there, let's go for hip openers. You're going to bring that hip up and back, and then back. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Take your time here. Try to keep the rest of your body nice and steady. Open and back. One more. Good. Other side. You do it a little bit later as you're looking at opening up those hips more. So it's good to get them warmed up right now. Last one. Excellent. Now let's go for just a stretch back. So you're going into a lunge, but you're pushing that heel behind you, stretching out the calf, reaching the arms up and length. Calves feel tight. I don't know what those feel like. Oh yeah, I did do an exercise yesterday that has squat to a calf raise. That might be one. One more each way. Excellent. Bring those toes to center, feet nice and wide. We're just going to shift side to side, opening up those inner thighs a little bit more. One more each way. Nice work. All right, bring it up. Not too close. Feel like it's in that piece. There we go. All right. So today we're doing 3 strength training exercises and a cardio exercise. So 4 exercises total for the block. We're changing up our time a little bit today. So if you have a little bit heavier dumbbells, we're going to go a little heavier because you're going to get less reps in because you're going less time. It's only 5 seconds less, but 40 seconds. And then a 10-second transition. So it's going to be a little quicker. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So again, it's only going to be like 1 or 2 reps difference, but that means that you can go a little more challenging. We're not doing the same exact workout we did last week, but still just that little bit of different rep range. So First exercise is what we're going to do. You're going to grab your dumbbells. You're going to do a racked position with those dumbbells. You're going to have them up at your shoulder height. Okay, get that racked position. Feet are going to be close to your body. Okay, so when you're doing a close squat like this, you're actually squeezing those knees together. Okay, and that's going to help develop the outside of the quads a little bit more. Okay, so you're in that racked position, feet are close, you're going down and up. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. When you're done that, you're going to bring it down on the ground. Yes, we're doing a set of push-ups. I want you to do a full hand release push-up. So you're going to come all the way down to the ground, release your hands, and push back up. If you need to be modified, that's perfectly fine. All the way down, release your hands. When you're going for that push, being in this down position is challenging because you're trying to go from the bottom range of motion. What I want you to do, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, take a nice deep inhale, push yourself up, and then slow and controlled back down, rest, squeeze everything, exhale and push, right? When you're finished that, we're going to flip right over. And we did that get up, sit up 2 weeks ago. So you were here, boom. Okay, and you're keeping that dumbbell straight up towards the ceiling. I'll move the screen up. What you're going to do today is next level. You're going to push up. And then from here, you're going to go all the way up onto your hand. Okay, so it's just next stage. Last time we just did elbow. This time, you're going up to your hand. From here, later, you're going to come back here. But we're getting there later. Today, you're just coming all the way up onto your hand and then back down. When you're finished that, we're going to do our cardio, which is going forward. 1, 2, 3, side, back, side. So you're doing a little square run. Okay? Forward, side, back, side. Okay? Your square could be as big as what your space allows you for. Okay? All righty. So, first one, close squats. We're starting in 5 seconds. So grab those dumbbells. Get yourself ready. Right, here we go. Feet are close together, knees are squeezing in. Sink it down. If you're going to sit on that chair, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze those inner thighs together. There you go, you got it. Exhaling as you push up every time. You have 10 more seconds. And remember, we only have 10 seconds to transition instead of 15. So gotta move quick, okay? Last one. Good, dumbbells down. On the ground. Going for those hand release push-ups. Ready? There we go. Slowly come down all the way. Release those hands. Push back up. Slowly come down all the way. Release. Push. Again, if you need to be modified, that's perfectly fine. But still focus on squeezing the core, squeezing the glutes. Strong push up. Ten seconds left. Keep going. Last one. Excellent. Flip it over. Come onto that back. One, great, one leg bent. So the hand with the dumbbell up, that knee's bent. Other hand is down the ground. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Push up onto that hand and then slow and control back down. Exhale, push it up. Come all the way up onto that hand. Good. Now that hand with the dumbbell, you really want to make sure it stays right over top of the shoulder the whole time. Knuckles up towards the ceiling. 10 more seconds. Next set, we'll switch sides. Third set, we'll switch halfway through. Good, relax. Yeah. All right, move your dumbbells out of the way. Going for that square run next. Ready? Here we go. Going forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side. Keep going. Can't see my face. Forward, side, back, and over. So just a couple steps, working on that change of direction. If you need to, you can slow it down. Or do a little bit more of a quick walk versus a little hop. Whatever works for you. Watch your space. Excellent. Good. Breathe. 10 seconds. We're going back to those close squats. So grab your dumbbells. Get yourself ready. Rack them up to your shoulders. Feet close. Squeeze those knees in. Sink it down. Drive it up. You go. You got it. Remember, keep squeezing those knees. That part's going to help activate the inner thighs. Like I said, the outside of those quads is what develops more when you do that close grip position. Last one. Excellent. Bring it down. Hand release push-ups. Ready, set, go. Play, release. Strong push-up. Small control down. Release. Strong push-up. So again, really focus on squeezing the whole body nice and tight. And try not to peel your body up off the floor. The reason you want it tight is so you can lift everything off at once. And then you're not like this, peeling as you go. Good. All right, we're doing that. Get up, sit up on the other side now. So holding it, my left hand, my left knee is bent, right leg is straight. Coming up to the elbow, pushing up to that hand, getting that extension. Lowering back down to the elbow, and all the way down. Your extended leg is going to want to kick up. You really want to focus on driving that heel down into the ground. Last one. Excellent. Move those dumbbells out of the way. We're going back to that square box run. All right, here we go. Bring it up. Bring it over. Just a couple steps each way. I forgot. I wanted to change my direction this time. I did. I was saying it to myself last time. It does make a little bit of a difference, even though you're covering all four. Just for a position of going forward and then to the side. Versus last time, we're working the other side. But almost done. Excellent. All right. 10 seconds. One more set here. Then we'll get a rest afterwards. All right, grab those dumbbells. Close grip squats. Challenge that range of motion. Keep that core engaged. These are strong on those dumbbells. So having your dumbbells by your side is always level 1. Level 2, having the dumbbells here just challenges that core a little bit more. Works on your back posterior muscles. Nice job. Bring it down. All right, we got those push-ups next. Go, bring it down. Those arms, strong push-up. Again, you're going whatever pace works for you. You only get like 5 reps in. They're slow and controlled. And you really take that time to properly engage, get that strong push. That's fine. I'm good with that. All righty. Grab that dumbbell. Get up, sit up. Change my angle a little bit, guys. All right, we're starting on one side and then we'll switch halfway through. Drive it up, use that elbow, rest up to that hand, get that full length. Up, back down. Oops, I forgot to tell you to switch halfway. Okay. Guess what? We're just going to keep going on the other side.
Nope, I switched.
There we go. Right up. Other side. Don't worry about the timer if you can hear it. I'm watching it. Got 15 more seconds on this side.
Oh.
Steady. Five more. Last rep. Good. Bring it up. All right, 40 seconds of box runs. Starting in 3, 2, 1. That's going to say we're done. We're not done. Here we go. 40 seconds. Going over this way because I didn't move my dumbbells out of the way enough. Boy, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You got it. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Go ahead and relax. Catch your breath. We're going to start block 2. Right here. Right. Okay. Number 2. We're going to do a variation of a deadlift. So you can either hold 1 heavy dumbbell or you can hold 2 if you don't have really heavy dumbbells. What you're going to do, you're going to hold the dumbbell on its side if you have 1 and heavy enough. If not, just hold 2 regular. You're going to bring those feet out wide. So you're doing a sumo deadlift, okay? So you're out wide and you're going to hinge from those hips and then squeeze your glutes and pull it up. Hinge and pull. So side view, that nice wide stance, toes pointed out about a 45-degree angle, chest out, back flat. Keep that back flat, push the back butt behind you, and then squeeze the glutes to pull it back up. Now, when you come up, I don't want you to push forward and hyperextend. We always want to make sure we come right to neutral, okay? When you're finished that, put the big boy to the side. Next, we're going to bring it down on the floor. We're going to do a lat pullover, okay? So for that, again, you can use one heavier dumbbell, not as heavy as what you're using for the deadlift. One heavier dumbbell. And you're here, you're holding the head of the dumbbell. You're gonna reach, 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 reach. Keep those arms as straight as you can. Tap the dumbbell to the floor, and then squeeze back up to center. If you don't have a heavy enough dumbbell, you need to get a little bit more range of motion, then you can hold your dumbbell to the side, and you'll be able to reach back farther, and then pull up. When you're doing this, try to make sure that your low back does not arch up off the ground, okay? As you're reaching back, it's gonna wanna arch, so really focus on keeping that pushed in, and then you're using those lats to pull back up to center. Again, it's not triceps, so your arms are staying as straight as possible. When you're done that one, we're gonna bring it back down on the ground, and you're going to do not really a full side kick through, but a swivel. So you're gonna be in beast pose. So your knees are tucked under, or your toes are tucked under, your knees are hovering. All you're gonna do is do a swivel, do a shoulder tap, come back to center, swivel to the other side, do a shoulder tap. Okay, so it's called a beast swivel. Change my angle a little bit so you're here. Again, knees are over, you're swiveling. Now, my hip is hovering. If you need to, sit your butt down. And then come back to center. Sit your butt down, back to center. Okay, so you have that option if you need to. When you're done that, we're gonna bring it up. And your cardio move today for this block, and it's like a hair tickle me, is you're going to go just a little hop side to side with a knee drive. So it's not like those big lateral bounds and stuff that we were doing where we're staying lower. This one's focusing on bringing the knee up. So it's just a little slow jump switch. Okay, if you don't want to jump, then you're just here. And you're just marching and driving the knee slow and controlled. Alrighty? Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, sumo deadlift coming up first. Grab that dumbbell. Let me get the timer ready. 5-second countdown. Go. All right, nice wide stance. Here we go. Hinge it down. Pull it up. So your knees bend just a little bit, but most of that motion is coming from hinging at the hips. Again, chest out, shoulders back. Squeeze it up. You got 10 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. Grab that heavier dumbbell. A little lighter than that, but heavier because you're going to do your lat pullover. Quick transitions. Here we go. So feet are flat, back is flat, holding the head of that dumbbell, reaching, lengthening, pulling over your head, and then squeezing back up to center. And more seconds. All right, nice work. On into that beast swivel next. So go ahead and flip. Hands and toes, or hands and knees, hands and toes. Then shoulder tap, swivel, back to center. Swivel to center. Again, if you need to, just drop that hip down to the floor each time. Seven seconds left, keep going. Excellent. Bring it up. Go for that little high knee hop. So start from one side, knee up. Spin a little hop. Hop. Again, if you need to keep it low impact, and you're just stepping and driving, stepping and driving, stepping and driving. Try to really focus on driving that knee up high. Especially because we're going slow and controlled here. Five more seconds. Nice work. All right. Quick deep breath. Regroup. Grab that heavy dumbbell. We're going for the deadlifts. All right, here we go. Toes out. Knees come soft. Lead with the chest. Push those hips back behind you. And then when you're in that back position, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze those hamstrings because that's what you're using to pull that upper body back into that stacked position. You got it. Focus on leading with the chest. Come on. All right, down on the floor, flat pull over. There we go. Lengthen. Keep those arms as straight as you can. They're going to want to bend. Challenge yourself to keep them straight. Really focus on engaging the lats. That's what we're working on. Squeeze it up. Last one. Right. Move that dumbbell out of the way. Transitioning over to that beast pose. Toes tucked. Knees lifted. Beast swivel. Good. Make sure the shoulder stays right over the wrist as you swivel. Again, you're just dropping the hip. Dropping the hip. Again, this is our preparation. So eventually, we're going to do a kick through like this. Where you drive that leg out to the side, pull that arm back. And again, we're going to progress it. That's where we're starting. Last one. Right, bring it up. Get ready for that cardio. Little march, my knee march. Here we go, drive it up. Yeah, you got it. Gotta get that knee up a little higher. Fight for every little centimeter. You're engaging your core every time you do. You're working on that mobility through the hip. Strengthen those hip flexors. Got 7 seconds left. Keep going. All right, nice work. We got one more round like that. Get yourself ready. Quick swing if you want. Grab your dumbbell. Sumo deadlift. Go. Goes wide. Keep down. Pull it up. You're almost there. You got 10 seconds left. Keep going. Last one. Nice work. Dumbbell down. Switch it out. Lat pull over. Coming up quick. Go. Lengthen. Squeeze. Remember, you're keeping that back, firmly pressed into the mat. Nice work. Bring it back over. Be swivel coming up next. So ready, shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. That swivel shoulder. Just got my thumb caught. My neck was doing that one. That would have been bad if I ripped it off. Almost there. 5 seconds. Excellent. Bring it up. All right, last one here. Yep. And dry. Dry. Land soft. Use those arms. Good. Get those knees up higher. Get them up higher. There you go. Got less than 15. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Three, two, one. Relax. Nice work. Nice. All right. Woo. Block 3. Block 3. Your strength exercise is going to be just a reverse lunge. You're just holding dumbbells by your side, just stepping back. We're going to alternate legs. Okay, just holding it by your side, alternating, stepping back. Exercise number 2. You're going to do alternating front and side raises. Okay, so working the shoulders. Go lighter for that one. Okay. Exercise number 3, you're bringing it back down. Actually, we're going to stay up. We're going to do a wood chop. So when you're doing your wood chop, oh, actually, we're going to do a half kneel wood chop. So if you want to get a little extra cushion, go right ahead. Sometimes I double up my mat. I have these little handy dandy yoga pads. So a half kneel wood chop, you're going to be down. You're going to have the dumbbell, the outside of your hip, the shoulder, hip to shoulder. So this takes the hips out of it and really focuses on those obliques more and the spine. Okay. We'll do one side, one set, other side, and then halfway through for the last set as long as I remember. Ah! Then your cardio exercise is going to be squat into a reach, squat into a reach. Okay. So this is like a modification for star jumps, but we're not doing all those things today. So it's just squat down, reach up, squeeze your leg out to the side. Nice big range of motion with it, okay? All right, alternating reverse lunges are first. Grab those dumbbells, get yourself ready. Here we go. You're just step straight back. Ideally, your front knee will hit 90 degrees. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Do whatever works for you. Upper body stays tall. Shoulders stacked over those hips. On up. Keep it going. Keep going. I really should figure out like the ideal placement. Let's see, without me having to change the screen all the time. Spit it back, driving it up. Driving through the whole foot, my front leg. Excellent. All right, lighter dumbbells. Definitely not using 20s or 12. I'm going for 8. Alternating front and side raises. Out. And then front. Now, as you're doing this, it's kind of easy to kind of get a momentum swing. We don't want to do that. So make sure you pause and lift. Pause and lift. Oh, you got 7 seconds left. Almost there. Excellent. Bring it down. Half kneel position. Oh, I was going to grab a 20. I'm like, nope. All right. Dumbbell to your hip to shoulder. Hip to shoulder. Trying to keep your hips steady. There you go. That nice rotation through the shoulders. On that spine. There you go. 10 more seconds here. Those dumbbells out of the way. Right. Modified squat reach. Down and up. Down and up. Sinking down, opening up wide, extending those arms. Again, this is a low impact option, but because you're moving arms and legs real big, still going to get that heart rate up. And again, you can always pick up that speed to pick up that intensity a little bit more. So range of motion always picks up the intensity first and then speed. For this, sometimes you want to keep the range of motion smaller and just focus on speed for certain exercises. Almost there. All right, nice work. All right, back to those reverse lunges. Grab your dumbbells. Back, 5 it. Breathing through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. Firm grip on those dumbbells as I'm losing them myself. Jab. Dumbbells to the side. Switch them out for your lighter set. Shoulders. Try 10s this time. To the side. Slow and controlled. You got it. Focus. Breathe. Keep that core engaged. Make sure you're not swinging the body at all. 10 more seconds. Oh, these 10s are a little challenging now. Woo! Especially while trying to talk. Woo! Good job. Nice tip. Now you're going for those. Kneeling. Half kneel wood chop. Other side. My left knee's going to be back. Dumbbell to the right hip. Left shoulder. Good. 10 more seconds. Enough. Knees close together. Cross those arms. Open it up. Small and explode. You go, you go. 15 more. Almost there. Come on, got enough. 3. Last one. All right. One more set, then we're done. One more set. Grab those dumbbells. Step reverse lunges. Get that breathing back under control a little bit. The nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last one. Nice job. Have those dumbbells for shoulders. Front sideways. Here we go. And focus on keeping that core engaged. Swinging the body. Nice controlled lift. You got it. We got 10 seconds left. Keep going. Last one. Nice work. Half meal wood chops. We're switching halfway through this time. Be ready for that quick transition. Oh. We go. Seconds. One more rep. Switch. Bring that knee down. Other knee up. We go. Ten more seconds. Last one. All right. Bring it up. Star jumps to finish. Make it count. Here we go. Sink it down. Open it up. Real big. Real big. Full range of motion for this last set. Come on, there you go. Good. Last 15. Three, 2. Last one. Nice work. Virtual high five. Good job. All right, grab a quick drink and we'll stretch it out. Hopefully you're feeling pretty good after that. I need a shower. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Last one. Now just give me a few shoulder rolls. Continue to let that heart rate come down. Hands behind you, but kind of open up that chest. We did a lot with the shoulders today, so between the push-ups, the lat pullovers, gets a lot of shoulders in this back, but more inventory. Obviously, front side raises, but even the B swivel, the wood chops, they all got your shoulders. Bring them across, stretch out the back of the shoulder now. Go ahead, switch sides. Excellent. All right, go ahead and grab a hold of that foot, standing quad stretch. Say hi, Tracy. Hi. You just gonna stare? You gonna say hi?
That reminds me when we first met.
Right. Which that was funny. Wow, you fall over. Ah, sweaty. Oh, sweaty. You see it dripping from my belly button. All right, last one. Reach it behind, up and over. Nice full side body stretch. Go to the side. Let's work. All righty. You say you are here this Friday or not?
Yeah.